And Mom and Nan and Felix and Queenie and General say, let's get into the vehicle to drive to the
Washington
Township to watch us
big show again.
And catch the mayor again. And your mom says, Queenie, let's get into this vehicle. And then John says, we can't get out yet.
No, that's the way it comes. That's what let me know. And I'm like, I'm not used to this.
And then Mom and Queenie and Jono and Nan get out of the truck. And we sit in the back of the truck and say, wow, here we are.
It wasn't even seasoned. It seemed like it was just thrown on the grill, heated up to whatever you like.
And then, so we can join the whole crowds.
And we can join the whole crowd, including
with all of the rest of your packed of even louder.
With all the best of your packed
I thought I was going to get a decent.
Moms! Babies!
Drum roll. Louder, even louder.
Moms!
Even louder.
Babies! Infants! Children! Dads!
And then they had special mashed potatoes, not
Children!
just a pile of mashed potatoes. They
Dads!
it out of
Louder.
Grandmas! Grandpas! Aunts! Uncles!
Nieces.
Nieces! Nephews! Aunts! Grandmas! Cousins! And all the boys and all the girls and all the family.
Taste buds are more Italian.
And the guy told me it was
And all of your depot.
And all of your depot, including platters,
Loaves. And all of the janitors.
and all of the janitors,
Their family alone.
All of the emergency.
and all of the emergencies, including cops, ambulance,
See how you did up to make it
Fire. And even all of the fire.
firefighters, and even all of the
Taste any better. And she's probably, you know how some people they'll eat anything.
Alert.
alert.
I'm not like that either.
And
I'm
the
truthful.
90s.
And all of the 90s,
all of the 80s.
and all of the 80s, and the 70s, and the
Not Americanized.
60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, and even all the rolling 20s.
And all of the pets, including
And then what was the other one? Horizon? Down by Sam's?
Dog.
Remember I used to get the
Dogs, Oasis.
Oasis. There was another one, Oasis. All that.
Puppies, cats,
I tell you, I don't need
Tintins,
I don't need
and even
and even all the
The only
chipmunks,
thing I got was the,
and the
only
squirrels,
thing I got was the
and all the birds,
That's all I
and
got.
all the moles, all
and
gathered,
all of your
And then, you know, their queso,
and all your
cheese, and their-
African
That's
Americans,
all I
But
ever
I'm
ate
talking
was the
about
queso.
food there, right?
and
and all of
I
your
never had any of that stuff.
food jobs in the whole nation.
and all your food jobs in the whole nations, including
Way over.
All
Something like a mashed
Yeah,
potato.
including all of your
round the
round the world nation. The
all gather around
all gather around
One big nasty
the parking lot
in Washington
in Washington Township,
and catch the mayor again.
and to catch the mayor again.
And then when Maddie kept saying a bad word,
And when Maddie kept saying a bad word, and Nan tells her, Queenie, I will give you Papa. Don't say that awful word ever again. You got that?
okay then, the first spark in the sky, and everyone got cheered.
And all the first
Sparkling in the sky.
spark in the sky, and everyone got cheered.
And they throw her.
And they're still there.
Caves.
Canes up in the air. And they're still there. Walkers up in the air.
That's me.
Queenie, I had to help this little old man today, and he had a three-wheeler
One of her son's sweaters.
for a walker.
And they drove their wheelchairs.
I thought she was
And
gonna say, hey,
wheelchairs
that's
up in
kind of
the
up
air.
to her. I said, yeah, you did.
And they rode their...
She never noticed.
Walkers up in the air. And so they're walking sticks up in the air.
Well, John,
And
she's
so they're
80
canes up in the air.
90. Well,
second round of sparkling in the sky, and everyone got happy.
And then the second round of sparkling in the sky, and everyone get
I'll tell you, her
happy.
son treated me like shit.
And then the third
And
and first the giant sparkling in the sky, and Maddie starts getting completely wild.
Completely wild.
No,
And
no,
then tries to
that's
contain
alive.
it, but she can't. She can't contain this wildness.
And
Woo!
Mm.
And she's recording and she's jumping up and down saying, yay! Woo!
yeah, because those people, most people.
And this second giant and third.
The second round.
And I'm so sparkling in the sky, but she's scared of baby.
The sparkling scared the baby. And the baby go, wee!
He hasn't gone out.
He hasn't? Come on, let's go outside, Bubby.
Oh,
Mom tells the baby.
Oh, I'm gonna take him for a walk real
Don't be
quick.
scared,
And it
baby.
was already dark outside.
It's just
I thought
us.
they were walking with him.
Don't be scared. It's sparkling in the sky. And the babies go.
start continues.
Start complete. Start continue.
To cry.
To cry?
Yeah.
Wee! 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 And the mom tells them, don't be sad, little children. There's just sparkling in the sky.
Go.
And the babies go,
Goo goo gala.
Gala.
Gala, what is that about?
Tim's sparkling in the sky, but she's scared of children.
And sparkling in the sky. And then it scares the children. The children go, Mom, I'm so scared. What is that? The mom tells you, what is this sparkling in the sky, children? Look at all the pretty colors. And
Go on.
the children go,
Woo!
wow, what is sparkling in the sky?
Mm.
Wow.
There it is, and Maddie tells you, World.
And well,
And then we saw a spaceship up in the sky.
and then we saw a spaceship in the sky. We're like, oh my goodness, look at neon light in the sky. What is that?
And the depot graphs are ladders.
And the Home Depot got some ladders.
And the mayor said,
And the mayor said,
check 1, 2, 3.
check 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody, and how is the spectacular fireworks show? And the crowd said,
Thank you.
thank you, it was so much fun.
And the mayor said, even louder.
And the mayor says, even louder.
Are you
Are you
ready?
ready, crowd, for the magnificent, most wonderful, amazing, grandest of the grandest finals of finale ever? And the crowd says, yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. And the mayor said, wow, what a spectacular show.
And he starts to boom some sparkling in the sky, so you can feel some booms in your chest.
And he starts all these sparkling in the sky so you can feel some boom in the chest.
And Maddie starts getting totally loses it, and everyone,
And then the
whole
Maddie
crowd
just
totally loses it.
The whole crowd totally loses it. And Nia tries to control the Maddie, but she can never get paid because she's having so much fun. She's trying to lose it. Woo! And she's recording everything.
And grandparents totally loses it.
And the mayor said.
And the grandparents totally loses
And the
it.
grandparents totally lose it.
He's louder.
up in the air. And they throw their walking sticks up in the air. And they throw their wheelchairs up in the air. And they throw everything up in the air.
And they throw their glasses up in the air.
And they throw their glasses up in the air. And they throw their ascots up in the air. And they throw their blue tie up in the air. And they throw their stars up in the air. And they throw their bows up in the air. And they start to skip.
Wig.
And they throw their wig up in the air.
And they throw their...
And they throw their ascots up in the air.
And even the toupees up in the air.
And oh my goodness, they even throw their toupees up in the air. Woo!
And all of the depot totally loses it.
And all the people totally lose it. And they throw their letters up in the air. And they throw their measuring tapes up in the air.
He had to poop, boy.
Oh.
He pooped.
Air. And they throw their...
puppies.
And they throw their lawn mowers up in the air.
Wow.
And they throw their weed whackers up in the air.
And they throw their weed whackers up in the air. And they throw
their orange.
And they throw their orange buckets up in the air.
And oh
Yo, man,
and
it's a nice tablet you got here, man.
Goodness. They even throw their lawn mowers up in the air.
Yeah, it is.
I got a good deal for that tablet.
Woo!
And the BK totally loses it.
And the BK totally loses it. And they throw their buns up in the air. And they throw their burgers up in the air. And they throw their fries up in the air. And they even throw their milkshakes up in the air. And they throw their nuggets up in the air. And oh my goodness, they even throw their fryers
And
up
spatula.
Huh?
Spatula.
And their spatulas up in the air. And oh my goodness.
No way.
No way. They even throw their fryers up in the air.
And their
And the
soda
crowd
dispensers.
says, and their soda dispensers up in the air. And the crowd says, yay, free burgers, fries, sodas, and even ice cream. And the hairdresser totally loses it. And they throw their scissors up in the air. And they throw their aprons up in the air. And they throw their hair clippers up in the air. And they throw their hair shavers up in the air. And they throw their hairspray up in the air. Shh. And they throw their mousse up in the air. And they throw their scissors up in the air.
And who puts the water dispenser in there?
And they even throw, oh my goodness, they even throw their chairs up in the air.
I've done it
Woo!
before. I was feeling so sick. Oh my God.
And your rolling 20s totally lose it.
And the rolling 20s totally lose it. And they throw their records up in the air.
I
And
fell
oh
under the
my
weather this
goodness.
morning when
No
I woke
way.
up. I
Oh
didn't want to get out
no,
of
no
bed.
way.
Oh.
They even throw their records
I don't know if it's
up
from
in the
going
air.
to bed late or
Woo!
just run down, man.
And they throw the entire Victrola.
Oh, I
Hey,
did it.
I felt a little
Would you
better.
babysit your mom Victrola for a
Good
little
job,
while?
buddy. Come
Up
here.
in the air.
Up in the air.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna do it now.
Yay! Would you babysit
What's
your
that?
mama's
I
Victrola for
felt
a
a
little
little
while?
better, and I
Okay.
was like, ooh, I'm gonna do
Queenie,
that now.
really?
Hungry, buddies?
And they throw their jazzy hands.
And they throw their jazz hands up in the air. Woo! And the mayor says,
And they throw their
tuba.
tuba.
Tubas up in the air. And they throw their saxophones up in the air.
And oh my
And
goodness.
oh my goodness, you will not believe this. They even throw their baby piano up in the air. And they also throw their, you're not going to believe this, jukebox in the air with all the records.
For like at least
Woo!
2
Yay!
And the grandson totally loses it.
And the grandson totally loses it.
And they throw their.
And they throw their caps up in the air. And they throw their suspenders up in the air. And they throw their bell bottoms on the air. Woo!
Did they finally work?
Go lay in your bed, take a nap.
Okay,
Come on.
And they
Well, that's because
throw
whatever they
their.
gave her loosened it up to like liquid form.
Yeah. And I told her.
Better liquid than
Throw
none.
their.
I told her.
And oh my
And
goodness.
oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe this. They even threw the grand peep. Next week on you.
And all of the. And all of the IHOP totally loses it.
And the I have totally loses it. And they throw their pancakes in the air. And they throw their bacon up in the air. And they throw their scrambled eggs up in the air. And before you know it, oh my goodness, that scrappy powder. They throw their fryers up
The
in the
spatula.
air. And there's spatulas up in the air. Oh, and even, oh my goodness, they even throw their aprons up in the air. Woo! Can you sleep here tonight, Queenie?
And the Bob Discount Furniture totally loses it.
And the Bob Discount Furniture totally loses it. And they throw their chases up in the air. And they throw their recliners up in the air. And they throw their sofas up in the air. And oh my goodness, they even throw the love seats up in the air. And woo!
And the Rolling 20s throws a oh my goodness old TV.
And the Rolling 20s throwing, oh my goodness,
Old TV.
old TV up in the air. And the crowd goes wild. And they are totally losing. Oh my goodness, there is a TV. Woo!
The other side.
Sounds good.
Oh, and they throw the. What?
And they throw their
Oh my God.
And the.
and they throw their pom-poms in the air. Woo! Yay! Best fireworks show ever! Woo! Yay! And the queen says, wow, that was fun!
And all of the Scrooges and all of the grandphones, and we're excited.
And all the Scrooges and all the grandparents were excited.
And they throw their.
And they throw their walkers up in the air. And they throw their walking sticks up in the air. And they throw their wheelchairs in the air. And they throw their power wheelchairs in the air. And they throw their walking sticks in the air. And they throw their walkers
your Waffle House totally loses it.
And your Waffle House totally lose it. And they throw their chickens up in the air. And they throw their waffles up in the air. And they throw their syrup up in the air. And they throw their butter up in the air. And they throw their forks up in the air. And they throw their knives up in the air. And they scream and shout.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Are you ready for the biggest, grandest, most amazing, greatest finale ever? And the crowd says,
Yes, we are.
yes, we are! All right, crowd. Are you ready to catch me? The mayor! And the crowd says, yes! And
Come on, Bill.
And the mayor's in a sea of people. And he is shouting.
And the whole crowd starts to run. And he throws his microphone.
And he throws his microphone.
And there he is.
And there he is. In a sea of people.
Mayor flips off the stage.
And the mayor flips off the stage. And the crowd carries him about. And he can't take it. He says, yeah. Best fireworks show in Kansas. And the crowd catches him. And then carries him. Mayor!
And the doctors totally loses it.
And the doctors totally lose it. And they throw their syringes up in the air. And they throw their gloves up in the air. And they throw their caps up in the air. And woo!
And throws her O Tesla. And they throws her O Tesla.
And they throw their old Tesla in there. Oh, thank you, Tesla! Yeah!
And oh my goodness, they even throw a medical equipment up in the air.
And they even throw the medical equipment in the air. Woo! Yay!
And your biology totally loses it.
And your biology totally loses it. And they take their test tubes in the air. And they take their test strips up in the air. And they throw their microscopes up in the air. And they throw their cameras up in the air. And oh my goodness! They even throw all their testing equipment up in the air. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Bravo! Yeah! Woo!
And
Rolling 80s and 90s totally lose it. And they throw their stereos up in the air. And they throw their headphones up in the air. And they throw their VHS tapes up in the air. And they throw their VHS players up in the air. And before you know it, oh my goodness, they're even throwing their records
entire radio.
Entire radio with
And
Juke.
skateboard.
And skateboard up in here. Wow! Woo! I love you, Queenie! Yay! Woo! Bravo! And then?
And the baby totally loses it.
And the baby totally loses it.
Fresh.
Fresh diapers up in the air. And they throw their bibs up in the air. And they throw their rattles up in the air. And they throw their binkies up in the air. And they throw their warm bottles up in the air. And they throw their swirls up in the air.
And they throw their stuffed toys up in the air.
And they throw their stuffed toys in the air. And they even throw their blankies up in the air. Woo! Yeah!
And oh my goodness.
And oh my goodness.
They even throw a baby food up in the air.
They even throw their baby food up in the air. Woo! Yay! Queenie, I'm gonna hold you. You're so far away.
Oh my goodness,
And
the
oh my
Planet
goodness.
Fitness totally loses
And
it.
the Planet Fitness totally loses it. And they throw their treadmills up in the air. And they throw their realistic numbers. And oh my goodness, they even throw their jumping ropes up in the air. Woo! Oh, Queenie, come here. We'll check
And the
it out.
Petco totally loses it.
And the Petco totally loses it. And they throw their fish tanks up in the air. And they throw their reptile tanks in the air. And oh my goodness, they even throw the entire grooming section up in the air. Woo! Queenie, hold your mommy. Woo! I love you, Queenie. Come get cuddled.
And oh my goodness.
And oh my goodness.
What?
Why? I cannot believe this.
And why?
Why?
Why is Four-Man Males totally loses it?
And even Foreman Mills totally loses it. And they throw their shirts up in the air. And they throw their jeans up in the air. And oh my goodness, even all of their sneakers, they threw it up in the air. Whoa! Yay! Foreman Mills.
And your public storage totally loses
And
it.
your public storage totally loses it. And they say, Queenie, come hold your mommy. Woo! Yay! Woo!
Public storage throws their...
And they throw their boxes up in the air. And they throw their peanuts up in the air. And they throw their bubble wrap up in the air. And they throw their
Boom.
tape up in the air. And woo! There are boxes throwing
And they
all
throw
over.
their... They foam popcorn up in the air.
And they throw their foam pop in the air. And oh my. Penny can't take a nap on your bed.
And your beta and alpha totally loses it.
And your beta. And your alpha. Totally loses it. And they throw their beta and alphas up in the air. And they Oh my goodness.
They even throw a fish tank. And your whole...
Throw a fish tank.
And your whole fish tank.
All of your fish tank up in there. Woo! There were fishes everywhere. Woo!
Yeah!
Woo! Yay! Fishes everywhere.
These and the 2000s and 2010s totally loses it.
And the 2000 and 2010 totally loses it.
And they throws her.
And they throw their DVD players in the air. And they throw their CDs up in the air. And they throw their iPads up in the air. And they throw their Nintendos up in the air. And the Queen catches all the Nintendos. Woo! Yay! She is ruling the Nintendos. And the Game Boy.
Oh my.
Whoa! And oh my goodness.
No way.
No way. She even catches that blue Nintendo.
Big screen.
Big screen.
TV.
TV.
Woo!
Oh, my Queenie is amazing. She is wonderful. She is gracious. And she is the greatest Queenie Jaja Bean in the world. Yay, Queenie! Yay! Woo! Give me a hug, Queenie! Woo!
What?
Yay!
And the candies totally loses it.
And the candies totally lose it. Queenie, you want to lay at the bed?
And they throws her.
And they throw their Kit Kats up in the air. Including
Lally.
Mally.
Lollip.
Lollipops.
Now in layers.
Now and later. Skittles.
Reese's.
Reese's.
Nerds.
Nerds. Twix.
Sweet Tarts. Bebo.
Sweet Tarts. Bebo. Twix. Snicker bars.
Milky Way.
Milky Way. Kit Kat.
Candy bars.
Kind bars.
And Three Musketeers.
And all three musketeers.
Wait a minute. Oh my
Wait
goodness.
a minute. Oh my goodness.
No way.
No way.
They even throw
They even throw
the entire
the entire
bubble gum
bubble gum up in the air.
machine.
And candies and
Ooh, everywhere.
everywhere. Whoa! Yay! Whoa! Bravo! Candies! Halloween! Yay! Woo! There's even Big Daddies and Sour Patches and woo! Jelly beans! Oh, I love this! Woo! Woo!
Uh,
And
and that.
and that
Bah.
Bah.
And your laundry department in the emergency totally loses it.
The laundry detergent and the laundry totally lose it.
And oh my goodness.
And oh my goodness, they throw their radio connections up in the
Laundry.
air. And they throw their laundries up in the air. And they throw their blood pressure machines up in the air. And they throw their band-aids up in the air. And they throw their syringes up in the air. And the baby has a syringe. And the mom says, oh no, baby, it's okay, take the needle out. Oh, go, gaga.
And they, oh my goodness.
And oh my
And
goodness.
they throw their washing machine up in the air.
And they throw their washing machine up in the air. And they throw their laundry up in the air. Yeah?
And they throw their watering hose up in the air. And they throw their batons up in the air.
And they throw the dryer up in the air.
And they throw their guts up in the air.
And they throw their guts up in the air. And whoa! Yeah! Oh my goodness! They even throw the dryer sheets up in the air. Yay! The clothes come out so fluffy.
And oh my goodness.
And oh my
They
goodness.
even throw cemetery.
And they even throw the cemetery up in the air.
Cemetery vehicles up in the air.
Cemetery vehicles up in the air. And yay!
The craziest.
Good night, we used to go to bed.
Sparkling in his stop.
And the sparkle in the sky stops.
I'm saying that was awesome. And then tells you,
saying
yes,
that
you
was
hear
awesome.
everybody clapping.
And then Nana tells you, oh my God, yes! And you hear everybody clapping, yay! Wow! Can you lay here with me?
And the whole crowd starts to bring her.
Whoa! Thank you so much for catching me.
That was so sparkling in the sky.
That was a sparkle in the sky show, and it was so
Thank you for
amazing.
dancing for this crazy holiday.
And thank you for dancing for this crazy holiday.
And then we're saying,
And then we're saying, woo! Yay! And the mirror
said, yeah.
yeah, that was awesome.